Hey guys, and welcome to the Bayern View. Hope you guys are all doing well. This is the Diron Show. This is the Red Show. We will get the lads in 1 second. But big up to everyone. Thank you for the constant support. And smash the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button. I'm sure this is going to be an interesting one for you guys. Let's go.
And by the way, it's the Die Roten show, but I mean, Liam has to always butcher the name. So
Always.
I have to. Yes.
Always.
So I have to be over here, even though I'm not German.
Are you still surprised, Aman?
No. But you know what else I'm not surprised with? I'm not surprised that somebody bottled it again.
That's not what I wanted.
Hey, stop that. That's his manager.
Hey, listen. Uncomfortable conversations, guys. Uncomfortable conversations. You know what I mean? Oh my God!
If England was a club, they'd be Spurs, bro.
Oh yeah, everybody be saying that. Everybody, you know what? I was just watching right now. Big up to those guys, Lee Gunner and Northside, respectively, as they're on phone calls together. And you know what? Lee brought up a very good point. England have an arrogance of an Arsenal fan, but end up performing like Tottenham.
Yeah, I think that's very well put.
Exactly, bro.
He came ready.
What's Liam doing? What's this? What's this overlay? This overlay is fantastic. Oh my
Liam,
God!
We need to have a conversation about our striker.
Unfortunately, as much as I hate to say it.
Yeah. I mean,
since we're gonna have a conversation about our striker, I can't be overly. We see with Harry Kane now. We have to be serious, because Harry Kane is our striker. It's not like he's the top.
I think the only downside for the win, the Spain win. I guess it's the only downside.
Not gonna lie, I'm kind of happy Spain won. I started gaining respect for Spain.
I'm happy Spain won. Don't get me wrong. It's just like there's a downside, and that's. I was hoping I want Spain to win 4-3 and Kane scoring a hat trick, something like that. That would be perfect, but he was shit again. So
we need to talk about why he's been choking these finals, semi-finals, whatever it is. We need to seriously look. Before we begin, guys, because we're all Bayern fans in here, at least majority of us are, and in the comments, right? I am not gonna pull up and tell you guys, oh, we need to sell Kane, drop Kane. That's stupid. That's even England should be talking about that, but they are, unfortunately, right? I think the problem with Harry Kane is what I've been saying all fucking season. What Liam probably said all season. I don't know if you said it, YouTube's all season. He drops too far fucking deep. It's pathetic, man. Like, you are supposed to be known as a striker. You wear a number 9 on the back of your shirt for a reason, right? I know Tottenham, you wore number 10, so maybe it looks better when he does it there. I don't know, but you wear number 9 at Bayern and you wear number 9 at England. Why? Because you're a striker. What's a job of a striker? Scoring goals. Yes, he has scored goals. Fantastic. But the problem is, it's not about that. It's about when it matters most, this guy, he'll drop back. And he'll try. It's not even just dropping back. He's dropping back. It's like he's dropping back and he's jogging. With or without the ball. He's just jogging. And then the positioning as well. Wherever the ball is, he is. Like, can you please, for the love of God, just stay in the box and wait for crosses in the ball? You know why Ronaldo got so much respect in his career? I'll tell you why I got so much respect in his career before, obviously, the times of the World Cup last time. It was because he changed his game. That's why he got respected, and that's why he got the goals that he got. That's why he stayed on top for so long, because he adapted his game to his age, right? Same with Lionel Messi, even though he's gifted, talented, right? He adapted his game as well many times. And there are many other players. Hell, soon we're probably going to be Vinicius Jr. recently. He adapted his game. That's why he looks much better now. Jude Bellingham is starting to do that. That's why he looks better now. You know, I'm just listing more players, and you probably have more names that you can list to why they look better over time because they change up their game. Harry Kane.
Yet you forget to mention one of our players who
Thomas Muller, if that's what you're looking for. Thank you very much. You know, they changed their games. And now Harry Kane, unfortunately, if he wants to be that guy that scores the goals, a guy like Vincent Kompany needs to go and tell him, listen, I know that you love contributing to the game. I know you want to try so hard to win. But all I need you to do is stay in the box. If you want to drop a little edge of the box, link up with everybody, that's fine with me. But dropping so far deep where you're to a point where the ball is with the wingers on the flanks, they're trying to provide the ball to you, and you're not even in the box, that's a no-no. I'm sorry, this Harry Kane dropping back is disgusting. It's getting to a point where it's disgusting and it's ruining his own image. Wallah, it's ruining his own image. And please correct me if I'm wrong, but this is how I see it. Anyway, YouTube, do you want to add on anything? Liam, you want to say anything? Even though we're battering on you.
What I want to say about that is he needs to take his game to another level. Because he's been playing the same way and it's very predictable. You know? Yeah, and you're right that like he needs to change the way he plays to, you know, suit his age. I know it's something you don't want to think about, but you know, be mature about it and just, you know, like tweak accordingly, if you know what I mean.
And by the way, age is not every. By the way, I want to say one thing. I'm not saying age as in like, oh, it's only because he's old. There are so many old players that, by the way, still have some. It's the fact that the guys run himself to the ground while doing that.
No, he's not he's not old. He's just getting older.
He's getting old, yeah, but it's not. Yeah, but YouTube, you know, people overdo this thing where like, oh, you're old, so by default, you know, yeah. No, I'm saying he's getting old and he's running himself to the ground while doing so. You know what I mean? When you're getting older and while running yourself to the ground, obviously you're not going to look as good the same way as you did then. So obviously you have to change it up, you know? And certain injuries that he had back in the day with Spurs, which nobody will talk about, but he actually had a good amount of injuries. I think he even had a knock injury. Was it in the semi-final, I think, or in the quarterfinal? Yeah, quarterfinal against Switzerland. You know? Harry Kane is running himself to the ground the more he plays like this. He needs to be using himself in a more suitable role.
And I don't think that like with Olise coming in, who gives pretty good service, well compared to Sane, that's for sure. But if Sane's, I heard that Sane's going to be put on the left wing.
Yeah, I heard that too.
That would force Sane to give service. I don't mind that tactic at all. But you know, in order for that to be effective, Harry doesn't have to, you know, drop deep. He just needs to wait for service.
Exactly, man. I think he's being paranoid on the pitch. I think this is why he's been, you know, choking in big moments. Like it's all okay. When you see him score so many goals, keep in mind he's scoring so many goals in the league, and there are opponents in the league that obviously he should be scoring against regardless, right? So he's gonna get them goals because he's a quality goal scorer, right? But at the end of the day, the fact that you're a quality goal scorer and you're literally dropping so far deep, yes, I know his playmaking ability is not bad. It's actually pretty. It's like his long balls are actually pretty good, you know, his switches, but to the flanks. But again, what's the point of that if you're not in the box? I actually hope, you know what I actually hope? I hope the likes of Palhinha or the Pavloviches or the Kimmichs, if Kimmich does stay and he plays in midfield, God knows what happens, you know, that they're the ones that do the playmaking, if that makes sense, the long balls, and Harry Kane just stays in the box. Honestly, I pray to God that's what happens, because I'm not gonna lie. The more of this dropping deep we see from Harry Kane, yes, yes, maybe we could win the league. Maybe, hypothetically, not guaranteed, but even then, maybe. Let's say we do, right? But what happens when we play in the cup competitions? Like the Champions League. What's gonna happen there? You know what I'm saying?
I think the thought of him not winning anything is like messing up with his brain. Don't you think?
It is, but that's making him want to like try even more hard.
Yeah.
And because he's trying even more hard, like
It's unnecessary.
By the way, when we played Madrid, I remember he had like two decent chances, if you remember. And he messed it up there as well. He panicked. I'm like, bro, you can't be doing this at the biggest stage. Otherwise, the more you do it, the more of this Kane curse you're gonna get, man. You're gonna be remembered as the guy that whoever you joined, whoever you played for, cost your team. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not here saying that, Harry, like, I'm a Bayern fan, you're a Bayern fan, Liam's a Bayern fan, and an English fan. So Liam is getting double the stick, right? But, he is. But it's true. He's getting double the slack. But at the end of the day, right, with Harry Kane, he needs to just be cool, calm, and collected, because the more he isn't, the more he's going to be known as that same guy that just ruins everybody else around him. That's all he's going to be known as. And it's an uncomfortable conversation.
I think we should let the clown speak.
You know what? Shameless back on.
I mean, I wish I had Jacob's wah wah.
Jacob.
This
Bro, please look, bro. Big up that to Jacob, bro. I remember joining Thingy Stabby's thing, and I had to argue with him about Cuti Romero, bro. Let's not go there, bro.
Yeah, Liam, come on, speak up.
I don't really have anything to say.
I know you do.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
I guess
Man,
Harry Kane had stinker upon stinker upon stinker all the way to the final. Stinker in the final. Yeah, he still got top goal scorer is fucking nuts. To be honest, but yeah, as long as the slandering's gone, I'll take
By
the
the way,
clown.
Liam, I do have a question for you. How does it feel to have no trophies for this calendar year?
Sucks ass, bro.
Oh, to be honest, I that's not the case for me, because the case for me in my home country, I got bare trophies.
Yeah, but you pay for them, so.
Shut up. You ain't got trophies, bro. Know your role and shut your mouth, fam. You know what I'm saying?
I'm one to speak.
Oh yeah, you as well, YouTubes. You got trophies in Canada? I mean, not just the national team. I mean, Canada, like Toronto, maybe. I don't know who you support.
No, holy crap, bro! Like this year, like the Raptors suck. The baseball team, Blue Jays suck. The hockey team, Maple Leafs suck. Oh my God, it's been horrible. So welcome to the party, Liam.
Hey, listen, I got bare trophies in my country. I'm chilling.
Okay, at least someone's happy.
Oh, by the way, while getting them trophies, I broke a Guinness World Record as well. So, fantastic.
What world record would that be?
So basically, the Guinness World Record was we were in an unbeaten run winning streak, not just draws, like all wins for 34 games. Beforehand, it was like that Welsh team. I forgot the new Saints, whatever they're called. They had 27 wins in a row. We actually managed to get 34.
Oh, wow.
Can I get rid of this clown shit now?
Oh yeah, now you can. But are you give us your thoughts on Harry Kane?
No, not really.
Like as a Bayern fan, like forget England, like we have to move on.
Let me make it as like a question to you, Liam. How worried are you? Like,
I'm not worried. I'm not worried.
This incoming season with this kind of form.
I'm not worried. The reason I'll say why I'm not worried is because I think, and this is going to sound bad, and hopefully you understand what I mean when I say it, but I think Harry Kane's he cares way more for England than he does for Bayern. For Bayern, he's just playing club football. He's earning his wages. He's going back to his wife, kids, dog, whatever. For England, he's literally playing for everything. He's already said that he would literally give away every accolade he's got to win a trophy for England. Obviously, he can't give away trophies because he's never won one. But like the top goal scorer, all of the goals he's got, everything, just to win a trophy with England. So I think he puts so much pressure on himself, and he feels that pressure. I also think Southgate is an absolute donkey. Fair enough, he's got us to 2 back-to-back finals, but both of them we flopped. So yeah, unfortunately, I think Kane just cares too much about England. And to be honest, I think it's Southgate's fault not why Harry Kane has been bad. That's obviously Kane's fault, but why keep playing him? Watkins goes and scores that goal to even get us in that final, and you don't start him. Like, that makes no sense. It's kind of with the Lucas Moura thing. You know, when Lucas Moura got Spurs to the final and then they started Kane, it made no sense. But yeah, I'm fingers crossed we're going to win something next season. Danny Almo wins again, the fucking prick. And
Not just win, the block. See that block?
yeah. But yeah. It is what it is, man. Big up to the chat though. Smash the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button. Thank you to everybody that is in here.
You want to go over the chat there?
Yeah. A bit late. Yeah, we were a little bit late. My bad.
Yeah, our bad.
Well, I'm owning up.
No, that's blessed. Don't worry. Never, ever. I will never, ever put that shirt on. I fucking burned one of them. I ain't never wearing it. Football Heritage won today. Ahmad on a generational hating run. Yeah, for real. Why do I look like Tuchel? Wow. I was given all of the big ones, so, I got to hold it, I guess. Kane needs rest and get better. Big up to you too, man. So gutted for Kane. Especially, so gutted England lost, especially for Kane. I pray he wins everything for Bayern next year. Feel sorry for him. He was a great person. Yeah, without a doubt. We need a backup striker for Kane. Matthias Tau.
Matthias Tau is that guy.
But yeah, let's talk about Bayern now. I'm sick to death of talking about England. Fuck England right now. So yeah, lots of things have happened. Polina has signed. Finally signed.
Finally have a proper DM.
Finally!
A proper DM.
When was the last time we had a proper DM? Can you even remember?
The closest to it, I mean, people say Javi Martinez, but for me, the closest to it was Thiago. Even though, yes, you can call him an AAF 10, 6, but
Thiago was a
yeah, but the role he played, though. You know that role he played?
He was really central mid, not really a whole.
Yeah, but you know the role that he played under Hansi Flick. That role, that was like the furthest deep I've ever seen him.
The last DM was Javi Martinez.
Yeah,
like genuine. I get you, but I'm talking about the role. Like Thiago done that fantastically for me.
But yeah, we
failed miserably.
Yeah, very. But yeah, we obviously got Polina in, which I'm happy with. Serge Gnabry has been linked to Newcastle. It's from the Daily Mail, so you can't really do anything about it because it's not a good source. But either way, that's something. Thomas Müller obviously retired from German football, which is sad, obviously. De Ligt to Manchester United is on, and it's going to happen.
Xerxes joined United as well.
Yeah, Xerxes.
He take 20 mil.
Yeah. That's what I was about to say. That's not necessarily a bad thing.
Mm-hmm. What would
he play for? I don't understand why he's gone there. To be honest with you, I don't get it. I know that they're trying.
If they get Tony, it's not bad. Sorry for cutting you off, but if they get Tony and they play Xerxes and Tony, I don't think that's bad.
That doesn't make sense, though.
Yeah, that's up to Ten Hag to find a way to deal with that. I don't know.
Because
But I
they're not dropping Bruno ever. He never
you know
gets.
what it is? Xerxes should have stayed in Italy, but I'm just saying, if Xerxes was to work, he needs a striker next to him.
Yeah, definitely. Go right ahead.
Matthias Tal wants to stay. Obviously, Bayern got the 20 million, which is Ahmad just said, for the Xerxes deal, which I'm happy with. And then Bayern are open to a Zaragoza loan at this moment in time. One thing that needs to be said straight up, though, like nothing else needs to be said about it. I love Xavi Simons and I want Xavi Simons, but from what I've just witnessed, yes, obviously England don't have the best centre backs and all of this and all of that. Nico Williams needs to be signed.
He's going Barcelona.
He's going Barcelona, bro. Dude.
Mate, I don't care. Throw the money at him. The thing is, it's a release clause anyway. They're not.
Yeah, but the problem is, Liam. Even though I get you, but the guy genuinely wants to go to Barcelona.
Yeah. Even if
so there's no point in wanting to get him. You know what I mean?
If he doesn't want to come, then if he doesn't want to come,
if he wants to go to Barca, then I'm going to be waiting for the downfall because fuck Barcelona.
But I agree with you, Bondham. I agree with you, man. You know what Spain? I'll tell you something about Spain, right? You know what Spanish fans I hate from Spain? The Barcelona ones. I swear to God. Other than that, I actually don't mind Spain. But these Barca fans, you know those Barca fans that just support Argentina for Messi or like Spain for like Iniesta, Xavi, and them guys, and they like glow about the football as if that's the only way of playing football, bro. That pisses me off, bro. I swear to God.
Hey, doesn't Real fans do that too?
Not as much as bloody Barca fans though. Because you know because with Spain you have to understand most of their squad are Barcelona players usually.
One thing that we can be happy with though as Bayern fans, obviously neither of them won the tournament, but it's obviously was official that both Harry Kane and Jamal Musiala, as well as other players, were joint goal scorers. So that's, I know it's been a bit of a bad tournament for the goals. The top goal scorer was free, but still, the fact that they both did that, it's still an achievement if you want to see it in that regard. And Jamal finally turns up, which I'm super happy with.
Yeah, I was going to say Musiala turned. I think Musiala turned up this one.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Without a doubt. The other thing we need to talk about is Doué. We put in the bid for him. Obviously, was rejected. I know the PSG are very, very heavily linked with him, but hopefully, fingers crossed, we can get him in. That's the hope, because from what I've seen, he seems like a good player. Obviously, I can't say too much. I haven't watched him, but like from what I've seen, he looks like a good player. It says, just from what this is saying here, is set to Doué is set to decide between Bayern Munich and PSG. If he leaves Rennes this summer, the 19-year-old has interest from the top clubs, including Premier League. However, Bayern and PSG are the two clubs he is deciding between. Now, straight up, he's French. Go to PSG, stay in France. Be in Paris. Paris is beautiful. You're in with your own people, if you want to say, because you're in France still, earning money. You're playing for a big club like PSG. But for me, if you want to actually go and play with some of the greatest, one of the greatest striker of all time, Harry Kane. Obviously he hasn't won fuck all, so I know that people are going to come in for that, but I still think he's one of the greatest. Like the guy is ridiculous with everything, and he's definitely the best in the world right now, even though he's just dropped a stinker in the Euros. Come and play for us, man. That's what I would do. That's what I would do. But let's see what he has to do. Anyone before we speak about Simmons? Do you want
to? I would get him and loan him out to PSG. See for 1 year.
The fuck? Why?
Where are you going to play him?
Wait. So you're gonna get him, then loan him out? Why get him in the beginning,
If
For
they
the
want
future.
if they want to get him,
bro? Listen, I'm not gonna lie. For me, if we're getting Due, so we're not gonna go for Simmons anymore. I'm confused.
obviously,
Like, so I don't listen. I'm not gonna lie. Just to piss off some Chelsea fans, I wouldn't mind stealing another player off Chelsea. You know, because I had a little debate with some Chelsea fans, and they were telling me, "You took enough from us. You took Olise. You took this, bro. We'll take Due as well. How about that?" Now, but on the real, listen. For me, I don't know much about Due. I'm just taking the piss about the whole Due thing. Like, for me, I actually don't know. Is he like? Have you guys seen a bit of clips of him, or have you seen him play or something?
That's all I've seen, unfortunately. Is clips.
Like, I haven't seen clips neither. That's the problem. So I don't
Like-
know.
He's a good player.
you guys a question. Before the month of July, have you even heard of this guy?
No, I haven't heard of him till the news. I'm
There-
telling you. I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah, but
I think
one
I said-
thing that needs to be said though.
Way the last time, and I don't know much about this guy. And if that's
The
the
thing
case,
is,
we don't want him. We don't know where to play him, or if
But-
we
but
know where
yeah,
to play.
the way you need to see it though, is that they're looking to get rid of Coman and Nabry. If they can get rid of both of those, then you have a wing spot.
Yeah, but
Oh yeah. In that regard, I hear you.
like,
But then we have Zaragoza.
Yeah,
is that even likely? That's
We've
gonna
got both the people we've got at the club are known for bringing in superstars. So for me, I think you have to, I don't understand why we brought Zaragoza in. Obviously, we brought him in for when Coman got injured, but you rushed him in. He was supposed to stay there a whole another season. So I don't really get that whatsoever. So yeah, like for me, go and get this lad in. If they're the people that went and found Sadio Mane, they found Erling Haaland. You know what I mean? Like, I think we've got to trust that they can do their job. At the end of the day, it is what it is. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, what do we think of the Xavi Simons news? It has come out. I don't know if it is a good source or not, but apparently he only wants Bayern now. I don't know if that's true or not. I'm trying to find it, and it's something on Fabrizio, but he hasn't said anything at the moment. Xavi Simons.
I'll believe it. I'll believe it when it's like when it's all over. Then
Yeah.
And by the way, chat, we're supposed to be talking about Bayern, not WWE, man. Can we stop talking about WWE in the chat?
Wait, what?
Look
Oh,
at what Ansar started. They're talking about bloodline and all that stuff. Hey, but listen, chat. Let's talk about Bayern, bro. Listen, we can make a whole new channel for WWE if you want to talk about WWE. God damn. Now, but big up everybody, man. I just have to point that out because this is a Bayern channel. We're trying to chat about, Bayern München here. We're trying to win again. And also, Aboud, I read your comment. Big up to you, Habibi. Vamos España. Facts, bro. You know what I mean? You saved us, man. You saved us from its coming home. Kharabiyat. You know what I mean? It's had to point that out there, bro.
Yeah, I got no comment on that one. I don't want to offend anyone, so I'm just going to be quiet. Yeah, nothing has really been said about on Fabrizio, so I'm not really too sure. Do you not think it's messed up though how Harry Kane in 2023/24 season as a whole he's the Bundesliga top goal scorer, he's the Champions League top goal scorer, he's the fucking hell, I can't speak. Euro 2024 joint top goal scorer, a European Golden Shoe winner, and then he was the world best nation goal scorer as well. Like, he literally is doing everything right, yet can't even win anything. It's fucked.
Because the way he plays. literally YouTube tonight literally addressed this. It's the way he plays.
You can't
It
say
affects-
he's the way he plays, because if we didn't have Thomas Tuchel, we actually had a good manager. We would have won last season.
Liam, I'm sorry, but he did it for Bayern and he did it for England. He did it at Spurs. He did it everywhere he played under who he played for. So we can't be making these excuses. I'll be honest with you. I think it's a case.
Ahmad has a point.
Yeah, but even with that, he scored all of those goals that he, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't taken away from this Euro. He's been absolutely dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. But in the Bundesliga, 36 goals. Like, and that's with him dropping back.
Yeah. But you know what's the difference, Liam? The difference is, Liam, is he's more brave when he's at Bayern. He feels like he's more comfortable to do what he needs to be. I feel at England, it's like he's trying too hard to the point where at times he's afraid to be brave. Like he's brave enough to drop deep because he's used to that, but he's not brave enough to, if he's gonna drop deep, maybe, you know, make a risky pass or take a risky shot, you know, something like that. I'm sorry, bro, and he's not in the box enough. I think Harry Kane needs to just stay in the box. Do what Lewandowski did for us. I think this is what he needs to do now. He's at that time.
No, let's not do what Lewandowski was doing, because motherfucker will start doing TikTok dances. Can't be dealing with that shit.
Okay, no, on the pitch, bro.
I
can't lie though. I can't lie though. Them TikToks were hella powerful. You know what I mean? Can't believe I just said that. But it is going to Madrid, bro. It is coming to Madrid.
Thanks for mentioning. Now flashbacks of his TikToks are in my mind.
Yeah, right.
I know, but guys, serious talk. Kane needs to at least do what he did on the pitch. Yeah, and that was become a target man, or be a poacher. I don't mind, but just be in the box more. And then you were complaining about this all season. I was complaining about it all season, whether he got the goals or he didn't. Because yes, he scores the goals, but that's an here and there situation in a 90-minute game, right? At the end of the day, this guy, he needs to start. He needs to change his game. And if he doesn't change his game, he's gonna be remembered as the same guy that puts everybody back and puts himself back.
I personally think you're being too harsh. My personal opinion. I think he's one of the unluckiest footballers there ever has been. You know what I mean? Like,
he's been unlucky, but he's also not helped himself. That's where I'm coming from.
You could judge him on maybe staying with Spurs for way too long. Fine, I'll understand that. The England one, let's not even get into, because England are just shit. It just is what it is. We got to 2 back-to-back finals. One, we went to penalties when it should never have gone to penalties. We should have put them away. We scored in the 3rd fucking minute with a left back, and we should have put them away. That was a shit Italy team as well. Terrible Italy team. And they went on to beat us in penalties. Fair enough to them. Congrats. Spain, on the other hand, you know, they've obviously just beaten us, but at the end of the day, they were one of the better teams in the whole tournament. Realistically, the final, if in just football fans' hearts, you know, to watch a good game would have been Germany-Spain final. It was obviously lucky that England got to the final, but you know, don't even talk about England. Like, for me, if you have Hansi Flick, and obviously it's an if button maybe, but you have Hansi Flick, you just have a competent manager. That's not Thomas Tuchel that wants to play ball bag football where we're just putting 700 fucking buses at the back. You know, we don't have the fucking Upamecano dropping stinker after stinker, dropping 2 red cards. One in the Bundesliga, one in the Champions League. 2 games in a row. You know, you've got fucking Sane ripping up the joint, passing when he should fucking shoot, shooting when he should pass, on 20 million a year with his little fucking spiky hair, looking like Sonic the Hedgehog, the prick. Like, at the end of the day, he's shit. Gnabry comes back, gets injured. Like, you can't just blame Harry Kane. I get your point 100%, and I understand why people call him the ultimate bottler and all of that, and I understand it. But at the same time, it's just like, I think it's just being too harsh, in my opinion. I think if you put him in that City team, he does exactly what Haaland did, and even more, in my opinion. Put him in the Real Madrid team, it's the same thing. It's all coaching. And for England, he's got a shit coach. For Bayern, shit coach. Now, I'm not saying the company's going to be any better because he's obviously unexperienced and so on and so forth. But I'm hoping, with the attacking talent of Xavi Simons, if we can get him in, we've got a fucking 6, so there is no excuse anymore. Hopefully they get rid of the dead wingers that are just fucking injury prone and crap. Just get rid of them. Just literally throw them in the bin. Thank you for the memories. Now piss off. Get this young blood in. That's the way I see it.
Liam, do you know where I blame the managers? I blame the managers when they don't tell Harry Kane to be in the box, because Kane is not going to listen to anybody but himself and the manager. But guess what? He's only listening to himself. So what is he going to do? He's just going to drop deep to whatever the hell he wants until somebody tells him to do so and stay in the box. You know why I say this? Because Kane's obviously going to listen to the manager. Why? Because he's a humble, professional individual. We can all agree on that, correct?
But
we all agree.
But on I 100%, I'm with you. You know what I mean? He still scored 36 goals and he was dropping deep, in the Bundesliga.
Okay,
but for me, if you remember watching the first England game, I'm not sure if you watched it or not. He was literally in the box the whole time, but he couldn't get the ball because we're so shit that we can't give him the ball. We literally played the same lineup every single time, but swap this player and that player.
Yes, but there's a difference. The setup you had in that game and the setup you had in the longer run in the tournament changed, right? So when you had that setup, when Kane was in the box, as you say, everyone was all over the place. So the ball was not going to go to him regardless. I can't even lie. Yes, I can say England have been awful. You can say England's been awful, whatever. But in the longer run, I'm not even going to lie to you. England somewhat got a bit better, a bit. And that a bit better performances from everyone else, and then Kane dropping back and ruining everything for everybody else. You get where I'm coming from with this?
Yeah.
I get both of your points. To be honest, it's both his and the coaches.
Yeah, it's a mix of both. It's a mix of both.
You can't blame the manager per se, because as a captain you have to speak up.
Of course, yeah.
Right? And as a captain of England, the England team, he has to speak up. Yeah. And the thing is, he's not really helping the team, both in the England team and in Bayern. Yeah, he is scoring goals, but
he's not vocal enough, you mean?
To win, there's no point scoring goals, getting the golden boot and everything, but you don't win. It doesn't. There's no point.
Yeah.
Right. The thing is, the great players make his players around him better. Yeah. In the Bayern team and the England team, he's not, obviously, because he hasn't won anything. So that's not a debate, right?
No, I agree. At the end of the day, that if let's just say for instance, Ahmad is against Kane. He hates Kane. He doesn't, but he hates Kane. And then I'm pro Kane. I'm never ever going to win. I could talk about goals galore all day, but he's never won anything. And the reason these footballers play football, we watch it, is to win the trophies, win the Champions League, win the cup that's in the respective nation and league and whatever, win the respective trophy, the league title and everything. It's all to do with trophies. It all is trophies. Anderson, for instance, has got however many Premier Leagues when he was under Alex Ferguson and so on and so forth. I get it. It's to do with trophies. I would never, ever say otherwise. I just think it's just typical that Bayern go 11 and 11 years. We finally go and get another striker after Lewandowski's left, and it has to be Harry Kane, and then we fall off a cliff. But yeah, I know where you're coming from.
Yeah, I keep it consistent. I do think that we have bigger problems than Harry Kane at Bayern. Obviously, we know that. We would be fools to not think so. But my point is, the more he does this crap, the more it's gonna be on him.
Yeah.
You know
This
what?
is what I hope Vincent Company actually has a conversation with him and tells him, bro, stick yourself.
Wanted to been like the last season, and what I want to happen this season and last season, but it's never going to happen because we played Sane on the right, and now we have Olise. I really wanted Harry and Thomas to play consistent games together.
Yeah. Like Levy did.
Yeah, like Muller on the right. I know he's slow, but then
He's
like,
smart though.
The spaces that he attracts, and like Harry won't be doing so much dropping back because Thomas does it for him.
Yeah,
like what he did with Lewandowski, right?
Yeah,
That's a good point. Yeah.
I think like you've hit the nail on the head there. It's unfortunate that we can't see that. But the only thing I would say is, fair enough, if Harry Kane goes and drops deep next season, if we get Simmons in, if we get Olise, which we've obviously got, Pellegrini, so on and so forth, then I'll be calling them out as well. I love Harry Kane. I think he's fantastic and so on and so forth. But I'll be calling them out as well because you can't be dropping deep when you've got attacking talent like Musiala, Olise, and Xavi Simons literally behind you, pushing. Like if they're pushing past you, on a weekly basis, then yeah, something's up. And also, there is no need to drop deep anymore. We've got that destroyer in the midfield that is literally going to grab the ball, long ball over. What does that mean? Oh, long ball over means you need to be in the fucking box, dum-dum. You know what I mean? You can't be in the fucking centre circle because he can't do a long. And he loves doing long balls. He literally said it in the interview. I love to grab the ball and put it over the top. So
exactly, yeah.
There is no excuse for it. One thing I do want to do before we wrap this up, because I know we're going to be watching the Copa America final. The stream is on. That's ready. Is Aimia Samir put out a post. I'm going to put it full screen. And it's basically a thread of polls about Bayern rumoured candidates, can't speak, for sale. Now, what they basically said, hopefully you can see it, is obviously people have voted on it, they've ended. But just as the Bayern community, it's got 13,000 votes, this one. De Ligt, Sal or keep, 29% Sal, 70% keep. I don't really have to ask you guys your opinion on that one. I think you're both the same, so I'm just going to skip. De Upamecano, 13,000 people again. 61% said Sal, 38% said keep. Do you have anything to say on those?
He wants to keep Upamecano.
Yeah. Without a doubt. Then the next one was Alphonso Davies. Again, 13,000 people. Keep and extend was one. Keep next season. And then Sal, 60% people said Sal, 9% said keep next season, and 30% said keep and extend. Next one was Joshua Kimmich. Again, same around people. Sal, 21%. Keep next season, 7%. Keep and extend, 71%, which is fair enough. Mazzari's an interesting one. Because it's pretty much is 50-50.
Wow.
It's split.
Which is nuts. 49.5% says Sal, and then 50.5%. So it literally is 0.5% saying to keep him, which is nuts. To be honest, that's bonkers.
I'd mind him to keep, and it's 51%. We were.
Yeah, and me, yeah. I'll keep him as well. Leon Goretzka one is interesting because 15.5% said keep, but 84.5% said Sal.
Fucking hell.
Is bonkers. Because obviously a lot of them are very, they're very opinionated. Everyone's opinionated, and Ahmad's opinion.
Thousand burner.
But that's
Hey, listen. You know what? Fair play to the Bayern fan base, man. Gosh.
without a doubt. And
Based
then
on-
Kingsley Coman one is interesting as well because 82% said Sal Coman, which is mad. To be honest, it's kind of mad. You know, they said that because
I think
he's a very good player, but
I think that's more to do with injuries. I think that's why a lot of them.
yeah.
Same with Gnabry.
Then Zaragoza, keep is 46%, loan is 54%. I don't mind a loan as long as it's not a loan with an option to buy. I know that Bayern like to do those at times, and it's really freaking annoying. But yeah, we'll see. I love this one. This one's getting a like. Leroy Sané, Sal 51%, keep next season 18.7%, keep and extend 30.3%. He needs to go. There ain't no if buts or maybes about it. He's on way too much money. They want to talk about all of this delete, all of that bullshit. Then I'm sorry. He's on 20. He has to go. Serge Gnabry, again, I'm with. You know, everybody knows. Let's watch the videos that he's behind me. He's one of my favorite players. But at the end of the day, he's been way too injury prone and way too just not good enough. Just not good enough for the club. So he needs to go also. But 85% to 15, which is again mad. But yeah, just want to check that in now. I just seen it on there when I was looking for transfer news, so I thought we may as well talk about that. But yeah, is there any final thoughts? Obviously, England lost, so everybody's happy, other than me. Any final thoughts for this week's show?
The poll you just showed. I mean, I'm not really shocked with the wingers. I'm not shocked with actually a lot of them. I'm not shocked with the Mizraoui one. Caught me off guard. Personally, for me, I actually think, and I'm as part of it is kind of biased because I'm Moroccan as well, you know. But I actually think Mizraoui should stay to add more to the right back position, and left back. He can play both positions for us, Morocco.
The Copa final is delayed 30 minutes.
It is delayed 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Wait. For what reason, may I ask?
I have no idea.
Is that definite? Yeah, because if that's definite, we'll carry on for a bit.
Yeah.
We're carrying on, man. What happened?
I'm looking at like a TSN right now, and it says in the bottom.
Okay, give me 1 second. I need to change my stream.
Check it. Like, you know, I may be wrong.
Yeah.
Actually, let me open up a stream on my phone and see. I'm gonna.
Yeah, no. It says here that it's 1:30. Yeah.
What happened?
I have no clue, bro. No clue. But it says 1:30. So let's change the time for the stream.
Yeah. I'm looking at it. They're on Pundit Studios right now.
What do we think on the whole for next week's show, for instance? What are we hoping for? Are we hoping for more Xavi Simons news? Are we hoping for somebody else to sign? Like
Simons or Bowie?
The worst part, yeah. The worst part is probably what we're going to be talking about. And spoiler alert, it is going to be De Ligt. De Ligt would have signed for them by then. I guarantee it. It's just going to be, we're only on Monday now. It won't, it's not going to surprise me if he's signed by then. He wants United. They want him. The clubs are aligned basically. So,
and give it a
you know what we're talking about.
After De Ligt goes to United, Taz coming in.
Yeah. You know what we need to be talking about, guys. Because I saw this news. Liam, you definitely saw this news. YouTube, I don't know if you saw it. Maybe you did. Chat, same. So Kimmich, apparently, I believe he said that he's going to be having a conversation with he's going to be having a conversation with Company and Herbal and all of them to see where he would fit. Exactly. Now, I have a question for you guys. I mean, I think I know what Liam's opinion is. He's always been wanting him right back, so we know that. But YouTube's, What's your thoughts on what he said?
Because I think he mentioned that he wants to play in midfield again, right?
Yes.
Yes, he wants to play in midfield or bye-bye.
You know what? I don't mind him playing in midfield, just as long as if he doesn't have a good game, he gets benched.
Or either that, or you start playing him right back, and he has to accept it.
Or if he plays a bad game at midfield, then bro, you have no choice. Play right back, or else you're benched.
The thing is, the problem with it, right, is he can sit on his high horse, and we know that he's got passion. We know he loves Bayern. Like, we know this. But I'm sorry, we've just got in a 6, Polinia, which we've needed for a long time. Joshua Kimmich can sit there all day and fucking go in newspapers, go on TV, blah, 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 and say he wants to be the 6. Just because you've got 6 on your back don't mean you're a 6. You ain't the 6. You ain't good enough to be a 6 in that position. So we've got that destroyer, which we needed for a long time. If he then goes next to Polinia, you're stopping the growth of Pavlovic. Why the fuck would you do that? That's not for the greater good. That's not for that, to use a wrestling term, as everyone wants to talk about wrestling. It's not good for business. It just isn't good for business. It's just not.
Like you're not putting. It's like you're not putting over the younger talent, as they say.
He's putting himself in front of the fucking team.
So that's I really don't mind like him playing midfield. They can rotate all they want. Just make sure that because he can't really play Pavlo every game. I don't.
Okay, all right. Fair enough. You made a great point. So then, if that's the case, get rid of Goretzka, because I ain't having him take a game time over Pavlovic either. So if that's the case, then we have Pavlovic and Kimmich in that 8 position, and then you have Lima and Polinia, and then get rid of Goretzka.
Yeah, but here's the problem. This is what I see happening. And it sucks to say, but I'm sorry, it's reality. I see Kimmich wanting to go. I see him joining Man City, of all teams, because Pep Guardiola will somewhat play. And by the way, the funny thing is he's going to probably join them, right? And he's probably not even going to be put as a 6. He's going to be put as like an inverted right back or like a... No, it's the truth. He probably will. But that's what I see happening with Kimmich.
For sure.
Oh yeah, exactly. So, but in regards to Bayern, what's gonna happen? So I see him going. I see us keeping Goretzka because at least Goretzka wants to stay. So the fact that he wants to stay, the board is not gonna push him out. I don't think so. At least not this year. And we'll probably get. I hope we don't start Goretzka. I hope Pavlovic starts. That's the one thing I'm not sure of. But I do think Goretzka and Pavlovic will be the 8s.
The thing is that you can't be stupid with it though. Like Vincent, and I'm not saying what you've just said. I'm saying as a whole, like Vincent Kompany will not have all of the fans backing him already. We've already seen it in the chat, people saying Kompany out already. You know what I mean? And that's just for him not being a big name, not this, blah 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 blah. So the problem is he needs to get other fans on side. Like he needs to do it. By starting Goretzka. For instance, let's just say he started Goretzka and Kimmich in the midfield for the first match against Wolfsburg. Yeah, that ain't going to help. It just isn't going to help at all. So Goretzka can do all the running, take all of the fucking medicines to get back to being LA Fitness Goretzka again. Shout out to Steve. All he wants. But at the end of the day, he's not good enough for this Bayern team and he needs to go. He does. Without a doubt. Like, I actually think Konrad Laimer, as a bench player, can do way more than Goretzka can.
Yeah. I agree.
I hear.
So, that's the thing. But, yeah, I want the Xavi Simons news, man. It's really annoying as well because the Polinia deal, I feel, got, like, swamped by the bad news of De Ligt and that whole him accepting terms and all of that shit, which is really fucking annoying because that was the same day. So that was just annoying. But Kevin's put in a bunch of fans rushed the gates of the stadium. Oh, okay, shit.
Oh, shoot.
Damn.
Boy, this Copa America is a shambles.
How
By
are
the way,
they?
my friend told me about what happened with Canada. So my friend obviously is Jordanian Canadian, right? He went to the Canada versus Argentina game, the semifinal.
Mm.
He told me that after the game, a bunch of Argentinians were dumping like cigarettes on him. Like, you know what I mean? And the issue is apparently on YouTube, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but from what I was told, apparently that a lot of the fans from like that support like the CONMEBOL sides, like the Colombias, the Argentinas, the Uruguays, and all of them, they're the when they're over there, they come from like the streets, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when I went to the Argentina Saudi game, which again I kind of have to flex, you know. This I was around nice, lovely Argentinians. You know why?
They
Because
had to
these
pay.
Argentinians are like, yeah, no, listen, they are like the ones that can afford to travel that far. You know, they're like the civilized Argentinians that with vibe and all that. Them ones in America and them ones in like South America, bro, they crazy. That's
Mate.
why 2026 World Cup it's scary, bro.
Yeah, I don't think this World Cup's going to be very good. By the way, I really don't. Like they can't even they can't even stop Trump getting shot at, bro. How are they going to stop anything else?
Oh yeah, well, bro. Hey, did you see the memes though? The memes of Lukaku or Nunes?
Yes, I did see the memes on Darwin Nunes. Fuck's sake. But yeah, like I want Simmons news ASAP. Obviously, it's Monday now for me and for Ahmad, but like that needs to happen without a doubt. And yeah, let's just see what happens. Obviously, we're waiting for the Copa America game. Hopefully, you guys are all doing well. Smash the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button. Hopefully, you guys that were bantering me about England losing. Hopefully, you enjoyed the first part of the thing when I had the clown thing on. Because, by the way, that wasn't an effect. By the way, I didn't do anything. Something shook.
What just happened?
But yeah, man. What do we think of? I know it's from the not Daily Mirror. It's from the Mirror, so you probably can't take it. You got to take it with a pinch of salt. But like, Serge Gnabry going to Newcastle.
Who going to Newcastle? Sorry,
Serge.
I don't think that's about. Actually,
That's not a bad.
no, it's not. You know what it is though for me. It's the fact he's like Premier League, man. The guy's already injured here. You know what's gonna be like when he goes back to the Premier League. You know, like I don't think like if the guy can't hack it at the Bundesliga, and it's not as physical as what's he gonna do in the Premier League?
Mm-hmm.
Like yeah, he'll play good when he plays, but once he gets that mad tackle, he's gone. It's gonna be like when Thiago moved from here to Liverpool.
Yeah.
But that won't be our problem.
Yes,
That won't be our problem, but even then, like if you have to look at it in his career as well.
You know what? As long as Newcastle gives us the money, it's.
Oh yeah, for Bayern we don't care, but like for me, I'm looking at it both ways. Like.
Of course. But that's something out of our hands anyway. If he's even with in our team or in Newcastle, that's still out of our hands. The thing is, we do need to offload, and that's what.
Oh yeah, 100. Yeah.
You know.
Listen,
bro, guys. Like this is football. There's so much that you can do, and I think he just turned 29, right?
Yeah, he turned it today, I believe.
Yeah. So
yesterday, whatever.
Yeah, I think it was yesterday. Does that mean they have the same birthday as Yamal?
Yes.
That's not.
Holy smokes. Okay.
Well, a few days. Well, I mean, if that's the case, then it's a few days apart to my little brothers. My little brothers was today, and he was enjoying his. Well, he was. Let's say he was not so much enjoying his birthday while watching England.
Yeah. Well,
is that the one that's an England fan?
Actually, Liam,
My brother was the one on my channel wearing the
Yeah,
England shirt on when he hopped on once, yeah. And he was just saying it's coming. He put his name Harry Kane. This shameless little guy, but
Liam, I wanted to address this too, because I'm really worried about our goalkeeping position moving forward. Are you still very confident about Neuer? Because I'm not.
About who? Neuer?
what? Why?
Yeah. Yeah, without a doubt. Without a doubt. 10. Also,
For 2
10.
years,
You staying up for the Copa America final, bro? If
What?
you are, I'll get you in as well. Big up 10. How you doing, man?
Oh yeah, congratulations, 10 man. You're a champion, more like somebody.
Congrats, bro. Hopefully you had a good night. But back to the question.
hey 10. Yeah,
Back to the question, bro.
bro.
Yeah, no, I still think Neuer showed in this tournament that he still has it.
Facts.
So yeah, no, I don't think. Yeah, I'm staying up for. Do you want to watch it with us, bro?
Oh, Neuer still wants to play in
The next World Cup.
next World Cup, right? Which
Yeah.
means it's gonna be he's gonna be demanding to be played like consistently start for 2 more years.
If he's fit, I don't give a damn. Play him. He's still
Who's
one of
gonna
the
go
best
in front of
goalkeepers in
him,
the
then?
world.
Who's going to go in front of it? Because Nubel.
I mean, you say Ter Stegen, but bro, listen. Neuer is that guy, bro. Well, let's not do this. There's one guy I'm always going to defend 24/7. That's Manuel Neuer. You know why? Because the shit that he gets today over that one mistake he done at the Bernabeu, because that's all people saw, by the way. They don't watch him in the Bundesliga. They don't see him. He made a few mistakes in the league too. But even then, even the level that Neuer is now, he's better than most goalkeepers in the world. I don't give a damn. I'll stick by it. I'll put my neck on the line. The amount of times our midfield, our defense chokes, and he saves our ass time for time, 24/7. It's unheard of. At 38 years old. Man, come on, put some respect on his name. I'm not talking to you, really, YouTube, because you're concerned for Bayern. But everybody else,
Bro,
I want to forget that the guy exists.
your shirt, bro.
Yeah, exactly. But everybody else, they want to forget about Neuer's existence because they want to, somewhat overtake Neuer. Hold it. He's still one of the best goalkeepers. He's as good as the best right now.
Is his consistency and his injuries. It's a very bad mix of bad runs. And if that happens, are you really considering having Ulreich again?
Oh yeah, but this is why we need a backup.
Peretz will be second choice.
Who?
All right,
not
Peretz.
Peretz.
Second choice.
Peretz is second choice?
Yeah.
Actually, but you know what, though, Liam? To be fair to YouTube's, under Tuchel, that was not the case. So I see his concern.
You guys know how much I hate Ulrich.
Bro, he's sponge hands. Let's not get started, please. But YouTube. You know where I'm coming from? I'm coming from a place where Neuer came back from a stupid ACL injury, which most players, if they come back from an ACL injury, they literally, and I mean literally, fold. Right? At one point when Van Dijk came back from it, he folded. And I can list you more names. Bro, Neuer came back from an ACL injury and is still saving asses. Do you know how crazy that sounds?
The thing is, every after a season, oh, he's doubtful. He can't start the first part of the season. In this Euros again, before the start of the Euros, he was doubtful, and then eventually, do you really want this every damn year?
Bro, but this is why we need to be getting another keeper or whatever. To be honest, I'd rather go get another goalkeeper than rely on the other two. I'll be honest.
I don't think
But
I 100% understand where you're coming from. But from what I can see the story. You know, like storylines of Tony Kroos in retiring this Euros now, of him retiring and everything.
Yeah.
I can see that being the Manuel Neuer thing for the World Cup.
Same.
Makes sense. Makes sense. I'm sad that it won't be Muller, but yeah.
Yeah, but you know what? I'll be honest with you, YouTubes. As much as we love Muller, he's a Don at Bayern and everything, legend of this club. Muller, because Muller has a certain like quality, right? At his age, to some degree, he's going to be very limited to how the German team or the Bayern team will be playing, you know, especially now that we want to be more quick on the ball and we want to be going forward and all that. Muller can't keep like the one thing Muller can do is, and I think someone of you mentioned it earlier. I think it was you. I don't know whoever it was. That Muller's positional awareness. That's the only thing he can do nowadays. But even then, it doesn't suit the way Bayern are going to be playing in the coming season or for the German national team. The only time Muller would be really effective is if we were playing this pep ball where we're pass, and Muller is just standing there looking for options. Boop, cross. Maybe a guy wins the header or something because Muller is so smart. That's it. But Muller's not going to be that guy that's going to be linking up quick or making the quick runs or doing all that stuff. The guy has been run to the ground as well. Let's be honest. The guy at some stage in his career has been run to the ground, adapting his game, doing all sorts, playing different positions. He was eventually going to die down, and now it's the time he started to die down. So I get why Muller would have retired. But Neuer, listen, at the age that he is, playing goalkeeper, by the way, it's easier for him to continue on. Goalkeepers, Buffon, how old was he when he retired? Like 40?
40.
41? There's a goalkeeper, and I know it doesn't make sense that I bring it up, but it makes sense when you think of it like World Cup history. His name was Hadari from Egypt. He retired at 45 years old. And he competed that World Cup at 45 years old. And eventually, yours truly beat them. But, again, like, it's one of those things where goalkeepers, they can last longer than players that play outfield.
I'm just worried, like, moving forward. That's it. Like, because I can't wrap my head around having Ulreich as our second.
Like, for me, right, if somehow, some way, we get Xavi Simons in, we get a Doué or a Williams in, whoever, whatever, and we've done our business, we've got Tar in, we've got everyone done, and then we've got that extra money left, and it's a big amount of money. For me, I'm going and signing one of two players. I'm going to sign Diego Costa, and I'm going to sign Medashvili, or however you say his name. Can't say his name.
Marmardishvili.
Either one of those two goalkeepers, that's who I'm signing, and then I'm loaning them straight back out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that don't make sense because...
Why does that not make sense?
No, it don't make sense because both of them could be playing in the first starting 11, so you can only take one. And by the way, keep in mind...
That's what I said.
I don't
one
see
of those two.
Yeah, but why would... But again, you're going to send them alone. But like, why... If you're looking at it in their perspective, why don't they just join a team where they know they're going to be starting every year?
Yeah, but...
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to be hard for... Like, you're right.
If you remember, Chelsea did that to Courtois. When they still had Cech, i.e. us having Neuer, they signed Courtois and they put him out on loan to Atletico Madrid so he could get playing time. That's what I'm saying. Why is YouTube squinting at me?
But first of all, Cech eventually moved to Arsenal.
Imagine if we sign a Diego Costa and then we loan him out, and the same thing would happen like a Kepa. Oh my god! When he gets back, he would suck so bad.
By the way, it looks like Kepa's coming here.
Really?
Looks like Kepa is going to Al Ittihad, but apparently Chelsea made an offer and Al Ittihad. Ittihad made an offer and Chelsea rejected. Sorry.
Oh. Not that score wasn't that high.
Yeah, listen, man. Don't worry about our dough, man. You know what I mean? But listen, what was I gonna say, Liam? My point was that you said you wanted both. I'm saying you can only get one.
No. I said I wanted one of the two.
And by the way, isn't Nubel gonna be the main goalie when Neuer retires?
But I've been Nubel out since the day he spoke about Neuer. Never want him playing for this club ever. I don't give a fuck.
To be honest, he had an attitude. Yeah, but like YouTube's and I said before together that I actually think he got changed.
I'll give him a chance. You know that.
He can kiss my ass.
You know what though? I kind of understand where Liam's coming from because I'll be real. The fact that he caused all these issues under Nagelsmann really was not like worth all the trouble. We have a saying in Arabic, my style, like it doesn't deserve, like he shouldn't have gone through all this drama to a point where Tapovic got sacked and the Nagelsmann had to figure out ways, it was a shit show in a way, which is where half of the drama even started.
Yeah,
Pavlovic,
the keeper,
the goalkeeping coach.
Oh yeah.
Neuer's friend, and that's why then Neuer got fucking pissed.
And that caused issues with Nagelsmann.
Yeah. Which is just more heat. Which is fucking stupid.
But that's why I get you, Liam. But I actually think Nubel probably, because if he didn't, he wouldn't be going Stuttgart and doing what he's doing there.
Well, they wouldn't have extended him. They wouldn't have extended him. So, but for me, I just think you're stupid to be bringing. Like, I don't care what he's doing for Stuttgart. All due respect, fuck Stuttgart. In my opinion, these two lads have just done it for Portugal and for Georgia in the Euros against some of the biggest nations and biggest players. Like
I understand.
This guy
but
was shit at Monaco. Then he comes to Germany and he's all of a sudden really good. What the fuck? How does that make any sense?
But didn't he? I think it was this one season because he was in Monaco for 2 years, right? Wasn't there this 1 year where he was actually good, but then he eventually became bad?
Yeah, but
I even remember then. Obviously, I wasn't on the Bayern view or the YouTube scene, but I was thinking maybe he's bad because he's too focused on fucking playing. Just work your ass off and maybe you start performing.
Even that though, like you're not wrong, but even that scares the shit out of me because you are going to have to take over a legacy of the Bayern Munich goalkeeper. We've had some of the best goalkeepers of all time. For me, Manuel Neuer is the best goalkeeper of all time. Obviously, Oliver Kahn is ridiculous. You two will be able to speak about both of us. Then, obviously, Sepp Maier as well. Like, we've had some of the best goalkeepers, and then you're gonna come in and you're gonna like, it's a hard job.
The thing about that, like that, it's Kahn being like a legend. Of course, that's like a really big, thing.
Yeah.
But the bad thing about like having such a legend is when you replace him, it's gonna be so hard. And like just like Kahn before, that's what's happening with Neuer right now. Who was that keeper? Like we had a good keeper who was like a second to Kahn, but since Kahn was still playing, he never had a chance. He was a really good keeper. I forgot what his name was, but he never got a chance in Bayern. So he went someplace else. And when Kahn actually retired, we were left with nothing.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say to you. Because when Kahn actually retired, then we went from shit goalkeeper to shit goalkeeper.
Yeah, we had Bottingo, I think.
It's happening the same thing. It went to shit like when Kahn retired because we were left with nobody. We were left with scraps. Because everybody knew like, oh, I'm not going to Bayern because I'm never going to play. It's happening the same thing. The same thing's happening. So that's why.
Yeah, no, and I get that without a doubt. It's like you've got to fill shoes of one of the greatest goalkeepers of all time, someone that actually changed football. Like I don't care what anyone wants to say. You can say whatever you want about Alisson and Edison, but both of those goalkeepers played the way they do because of Neuer. Like he changed
Exactly.
goalkeeping as a whole. You know what I mean? So like he's a trendsetter, if you want to say. So it's
He's a
it's gonna be-
trailblazer.
yeah, quite literally. It's going to be nuts. But yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed the show. I'm hoping this game doesn't get fucking delayed anymore. So if the Argentinian and Colombian fans could just calm down, so we can actually get that stream on the way. Big up to everyone. Smash the thumbs up. If you guys are staying up to watch the game and you want to chill with us, the link is in the chat. I'm posting it now. It's here, as you can see. Make sure to go over there, check it out. All of us are going to be there. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we actually get a game and it doesn't get these fucking South American fans are off their head, quite literally. So
Nuts, bro.
yeah, quite literally nuts. So let me copy the link address again. Let me just spam this chat quickly. But either way, if anyone that's in here, head over here. We're literally going to go live straight away. These lads need to do something. That's fine. It's not a show. It's just a watch along. So, but yeah, big up to everyone. Smash the thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button. Thank you to YouTubes as always, as well as obviously Zia Talks, Ahmad, even though man likes to talk shit all the time. Shameless you. But yeah, big up. And until then, Mia Samia.
Double up, guys. See you later.